All right. I will give 10 seconds for everyone to kind of 10, 15 more seconds for everyone to join. All right. Okay. Section practice today. We're going to special thanks to third squad and fourth squad misfit or so for joining Bandit fourth and kind of combining a section practice today. Operation Burning Barrels. Training objectives. These three training objectives is a primary focus every trooper will be asked at the end to ensure that we've learned what the intent was. Troopers will understand and value time windows for mission critical success in air assault operations. Troopers will grasp three key assault elements and how they fit together. And troopers will grasp effective movement and communication fundamentals during an air assault raid. Our first knowledge portion, we're going to kind of, since we're already a little bit past 8 o'clock, we'll speed through this a little bit, but we're going to go over exterior movement techniques, a video, hasty firing positions, a quick video. We'll go over our three operation elements, seizing objective breakdown, and room clearing steps. First video.
From the basic movements used in normal field operations. Several movement techniques take on added importance during combat in urban terrain due to the nature of the battle area. In an urban terrain, soldiers are confronted with different types of obstacles they must negotiate in order to eliminate or capture an enemy position. Street-to-street and house-to-house fighting gives rise to many potentially dangerous situations, so alertness and all-around security are mandatory. For example, the enemy might appear not only from the front, the flanks, and the rear, but also from above and below. There are several rules of movement to remember when moving through an urban terrain. Take care to avoid silhouetting yourself in doors or windows or on rooftops. Avoid open areas like streets, alleys, and parks. Make a visual reconnaissance of the next position before moving. Conceal movement with smoke or covering fire and by using buildings, rubble, and vegetation. Always move rapidly from one position to another. Avoid open areas. They are natural kill zones for the enemy. If you must cross an open area, reduce your risk by taking the following basic precautions. Make a visual reconnaissance of the area and position. Select a route that has some cover or concealment. If none is available, use smoke or covering fire provided by the rest of the team. When ready to move, use the most direct route and move rapidly. This will decrease the chance of the enemy to place well-aimed shots. When two or more soldiers must cross an open area, they must prepare to move together to the next position. On a planned signal, the group moves across the open area to the next position at the same time. They move rapidly, about 5 meters apart. Corners are hazardous to untrained soldiers who fail to remain alert. The three most common mistakes untrained soldiers make in regard to corners are failing to recognize the danger area, extending their weapons beyond the corner, exposing their presence, exposing their heads at a height that the enemy would expect to see them. To observe around a corner, life.
All right, this next part or so with them laying down is not something we can do in Reforger, but we'll move on to the next one. Okay, hasty firing positions during a combat or during an urban operation.
The success of a mission depends upon your ability to place accurate fire on the enemy with the least possible exposure to return fire. Therefore, you must constantly seek covered firing positions and use them properly, especially in urban environments where cover may be limited. When firing around the right corner of the building, use the prone right-handed firing technique where possible. Stay low, engage the enemy, and expose the least amount of yourself. When firing around the left corner of the building, use the prone left-handed firing technique where possible. Even if you are not left-handed, switch hands to allow the least amount of you to show. When selecting a hasty firing position near the edge of a wall, fire around the wall, not over it, allowing the least amount of you to be exposed. When firing from a window, select a firing position that is well back from the window. This will help conceal your body and your rifle's muzzle. Ensure you are kneeling where possible to reduce your exposure and prevent you from being silhouetted. If your selected hasty fighting position is from an unprepared loophole, keep your muzzle well back from the opening to conceal the flash of your muzzle as you fire. Follow these guidelines when selecting hasty firing positions in an urban environment. It is a critical part of mission success to avoid unnecessarily exposing yourself to the enemy.
All right. Next, we're going to go over our assault, our support, and our security elements. Sorry, our three elements. Our assault element is going to be the purpose of the assault element is to kill, capture, or force the withdrawal of the enemy from an urban objective. Your support element, the purpose of the support element is to provide any support that may be required by the assault element. Normally consists of the company's organic assets, platoons, mortars, and anti-tank weapons. Destroying or suppressing enemy positions with direct fire weapons, setting up support by fire locations is something I really want to emphasize for the support element. Your security element, the purpose of the security element is to isolate without intent from the other buildings and enabling the assault element to make entry into the objective. As we break into our section practice today, gentlemen, we will be divided into three elements. Bandit 4 will be the support element. Alpha of Misfit 4 will be the assault, and Bravo Fire Team of Misfit 4 will be the security element. Mendoza, I'm sure, has it already split up, but Misfit 4 will contain both the assault and the security element, and Bandit 4 will remain the support element there in today's operation. Moving next to our, let me word this correctly. I'm sorry. So when conducting a raid on the objective, these are the ideal 4 steps we want to take to planning. Recon the objective, isolate the objective, secure a foothold, suppress, and seize the objective. Okay, so as you see in these pictures or so on the far left one, reconning the objective, knowing where we're moving and where our intent is to set up and move. Isolating it, making sure we have security set up and we're watching other aspects of the village or the town we may be in to prevent anyone from impeding on us assaulting our objective. Securing a foothold so that we can start seizing the objective in our final image at the bottom. Okay? 8 steps of room clearing we've thrown in there. Dominate, eliminate, control through verbiage, search the dead, search the room, search the living, transition, and mark. As today is an operation heavily focused on finding a downed pilot and potential intel, this is pretty important. These are the detailed steps one uses in order to properly secure an enemy position in a room, or properly clear an enemy position in a room. And that will go to our practical portion. I will say this, Mendoza, are you still deaf and All right, gentlemen, if we want to go back to, actually, we can just pull up our maps and we'll just do it this way, and I'll read off to you. Yeah, give me Nope, it's not going to work like that. I'm going to have to talk in Discord. Okay, undefinite Discord, please. All right, gentlemen. Briefing today is as follows. The situation is, as of 1:01:30 local time, a Taliban-aligned terrorist group known as Dark Scepter, run by a local warlord, can't even talk, Abu Bazar Wilson Baghdadi, have seized control of a crash reconnaissance UH-60 Blackhawk and its crew and intel. This should be still streaming, right? Okay. Crash cause is unknown, but local enemy ground to air assets may be present. During a recent flyover, intel received by an MQ-9R call sign Reap Me, the downed aircraft is located in a small village of Landay. The downed UH-60 is believed to contain classified intel and personnel critical to ongoing U.S. operations in the region. Crew size is estimated at 2 military personnel and 1 civilian contractor. With the crash site situated deep in hostile-controlled urban territory and enemy forces actively deploying local ground patrols and increased presence, any recovery or reinforcement efforts remain severely limited. The presence of a massive case system nearby indicates substantial enemy numbers near the crash site, further complicating operations. Charlie Company's 7th Cav Regiment has been ordered to insert into the area of operation to locate and secure the crash site, rescue any remaining pilots or crew, demo remaining U.S. equipment, and retrieve any available intel. Task Force Sword 1 is designated to Misfit 4, Bandit 4. Will have a 10-minute critical time window on landing to secure, contain, rescue, and exfil before enemy QRF is expected to arrive. All right, moving to the next slide. Enemy forces are estimated from 10 to 20 Taliban fighters with small arms. 1 to 3 small PKM MEIs has been observed. Our primary element will be Charlie Weapon Squads, Bandit, and Misfit. Supporting elements follow as Buffalo 1 and Grizzly. Jason units, there are none available. Limitations, respawn will be funneled into ORP, setting up with SBF. So at this point, oh, sorry, go ahead, Lewis. Okay. Commander's intent, Charlie Company Weapon Squad are to conduct an air assault operation to recover U.S. personnel and intelligence at the crash site, destroy friendly down UH-60 Blackhawk within a 10-minute time window, and exfil back to FOB Obed. 10 minutes is the estimated time arrival for enemy reinforcements to surround the town, resulting in an estimated 96% failure rate for friendly units to exfil. If we do not exfil in our 10-minute marked window, we will be overrun, and every second we will pay for over 10 minutes. It is essential to exfil and get in and get out as quickly as possible. Mission primary task, weapon squads are to secure the crash site at OBJ. This will be Objective Arrow, and recover sensitive materials and personnel before enemy QRF arrives within 10 minutes. Secondary task is destroy the downed American airsats, demolition of UH-60 Blackhawk onboard computer systems. And our training goal, emphasizing all this, is to effectively simulate a hasty air assault raid within a given time window to demonstrate proper speed, violence of action, communication. With proper briefing, time management, and effective communication, every trooper should come out of this training with an understanding of an effective air assault raid and the importance of time windows. Mission critical equipment is Buff 1, Grizz 1. You know your comms. Everyone should be on Platoon 50 for as far as team leads and squad leads. Air assets are going to be 61.5. Snow, Bandit 4 will be using Bandit 4, RSBF will be calling in for exfil. So Snow, make sure you have 61.5 marked down. All right, moving into in-game to finish this last briefing, and we'll step off. Okay, gentlemen, steps off is at 2,400 hours from FOB Obed via Buffalo 1 and Buffalo 2 to LZ Mace, outside the town of Landay, if everyone has their maps up right now. At 2,400 hours, elements of Charlie Company designated Task Force Sword 1 will conduct an air assault raid on Objective Arrow. Upon landing at LZ Mace, elements will move to ORP Spork. Bandit 4 will move into SPF positions overlooking the town of Landay along MSR Shield. Misfit 4 will move south by southeast along MSR Dumpy, infiltrating Landay from the south. After locating any surviving pilots and destroying critical UH-60 onboard systems, elements will move southwest to pick up Zone Night, so PZ Night. And, yep. Questions from team leads or platoon or anything?
What radio station is Buffalo 1 on?
Is there any civilian consideration?
61.5.
615. Yep, and yes, there will be civilians in the town. This is an active town that our UH-60 crashed at not even, 10, 12 hours ago. So this will be active with civilians. Probably nosy, looking around to see what you guys are doing, so PID.
I'm not a team lead, but I have a question, Harjo.
Yeah, go ahead, Bayer.
If we end up going over 10 minutes, what's our plan B, C, and D? Or do we have one?
Right now, as of they're calling in from last reports or so from the down pilot, we've got about a 10-minute window for them to call reinforcements or whatnot from a nearby cave system we spotted. So we've got 10 minutes to get our guys out before essentially the town of Landay is surrounded by an estimated 1 to 200 fighters. Plan B is fight your way back to PZ Night, and Plan C might be the Somalian Mile and run to the nearby airfield, which will not happen. So there is only a Plan A and a Plan B this time, Bear.
Roger.
Other questions?
Yes, I have one more.
Yeah, Bayer.
Do we know of any AA in the area that could have shot that bird down, or?
Negative. As of what we know right now is we don't know the reason why the bird went down. We just know it's down in the area. Local Taliban haven't been known to possess effective AA equipment in this region, but we can't completely rule it out. So air assets have been notified or so. Okay. Platoon, command, any questions?
Just one. Is it Grizzly and Buff, or two Buffs? I wasn't clear on that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lewis.
Is that a Buff and a Grizzly, or two Buffs? No.
Now I can hear you.
Change your speaking volume.
Here, how's this?
Oh, I can hear you now, sir.
All right, sorry about that. Is it two Buffs or a Buff and a Grizzly?
So it's going to be two buffs now. That was something I didn't get to put in this slide. We will be taking two buffs to infill, and we will taking a Grizzly to exfil.
Gotcha, thanks.
Yep. Okay, guys, Madlock and Woods, can you guys hear me back there? Hold on, guys. Woods, Madlock, can you guys hear me?
That's some crazy tiger balls.
They're scrolling YouTube.
Woods? Okay, they can't hear me. Okay, Misfit will shack up with Woods on buff 1, and Bandit 4 will shack up with Madluck on buff 2. We will insert the time. We'll start the minute those birds are heard in the air, so you can probably estimate as soon as we touch ground, we're probably already 45 seconds in. We will have a 10-minute window. I will reach out or so and kind of over platoon and give time updates, but assault and security element, yeah, we've got 10 minutes. So from map, assault and Misfit 4 will engage from the south. Bandit 4 will provide overwatch, especially on MSR shield, and engage, suppress whatever we need to do from that cliff side. Once we get everyone, Misfit 4, just radio back to SBF or so. We'll start folding in, get to PZ Night, and get called in before that 10-minute window's up, okay? All right. Snow, Bandit 4 is your squad. Let's move out.
Copy.
Let's prepare to board.
There.
All right, Bandit 4 on your feet.
The colors
Let's
a little
move.
bit so we can have one gun per team. Or one MG per team. But let's get on pre-board.
All right, Bandit 4.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Positions.
Thanks, who's that? Mac Witzel with me. Kron, you're going to be taking Bravo.
Bandit 4, you remember how to board a helicopter? Yep. You got the Snow.
Buff 1, permission to board.
Clear to board. Clear to board.
Copy.
Bandit 4, move to boarding positions.
Board. One at a time on each side. Don't crowd the doorways.
Send for buff 2, we're gonna. Hard shock, you getting on this bird? Hard shock.
Hop in, Bear. Hop in.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Bear. Get in.
Get in, Bear.
Copy. Depart north, wrap back around to southeast towards Elgin.
Third squad's in.
Buff
Back on
one,
you.
last man, last man.
Okay,
I'm
that's
in.
last man.
Buff one's buff two. I am all in, ready for takeoff. Buff two copies. All right, boys, here we go.
Hard trucks, Mendoza, we're all in, lifting now.
Where's that
Am
buff
I
one's
the
already
only
in the
one
air right
having
now?
stability issues? Or
No, you're not, Bear.
Yeah, some massive lag.
It's been like
Just
this
a
all
sign
day.
of weakness. That's all it
Hey,
is.
let's cut comms for the bird.
yeah, you're double micing, buddy.
Buff one's buff two. Lost you a little bit. Gonna form up on your 5 o'clock. Buff one, buff two. I'm about 300 meters off your 5 o'clock. Second. 30 second.
30 seconds.
seconds.
30 seconds.
Or remember you're covering sectors when you get off the bird.
Buff one's buff two. Head south for Elgin. I'm going south. Buff two's on the L. Green, green, green.
Dismount.
Go, go.
Townsend, cover the tail.
And 4, Mr. 4, we're dismounted now.
Where's dismounted? You say no word. Time out.
Moving to
Alright, Snow, your squad. Hey, let's make sure your squad.
Pick it up. We're moving northeast to RP. Copy, northeast. Bravo gun team, take it away. Here in the lead. Bravo, heading out. Follow up behind
Speed is key. They know the birds were in the area.
Alpha.
Who's our FTL?
Heavy right.
I'm gonna say Hoover since he is
What's up?
the Charlie guy.
Well,
We're just gonna be following them.
because he's the highest rank.
No, this isn't our squad, Bear. This is their squad.
Yeah. Okay.
Bravo's Park, Alpha's Snow, Hoover is Charlie, Snow is ASL.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Let's pick it up a little bit, Bear. Bandit 4, Mr. 4, over. Mr. 4, this is Bandit 4, go ahead. Bandit 4,
Misfit 4. We're stopped short of ORP. We have clear sight into the town. No movement yet.
Sure hold.
Bandit 4, short hold.
I do see you
Copy.
off to our southeast.
Copy. Bandit 4 is moving into position at ORP now.
Or start moving to SPF position.
All right, we're moving out.
Yeah, due towards the cliff voice. Misfit
Bandit
4
4.
Misfit 4 start proceeding to the south and start getting online or so. Proceeding from the southeast into Wente.
Say again, Snow.
It's 4 Roger, we're moving.
Sorry, probably on there a lot. We're gonna
Is
pick
this
up
our home for the time being?
Not yet. We're almost there.
Northeast to get to the ORP.
Copy that. Bravo. Moving northeast.
Crossing.
You're good, Smith. You can go.
My apologies on that one, gentlemen. I was just checking our position.
Go back.
Are we all across?
Yep, we're good.
Almost 7-minute warning for Bandit 4 Misfit 4.
Snow, we got a town to our north. Are we clearing this town out, or are we staying to
Negative.
the south?
We're gonna stay to the southeast to set up ORP on this hill.
I forgot to ask if the pilots are still alive.
There might still be one on
Bandit 4, short hold.
Short hold.
short hold.
Hard shock, do you know if the pilots are still alive?
There's the briefing.
Okay.
There's
It was.
Snow, this is your cliff face.
Move up to my position time now. We're at the
All right, we're moving.
Start setting up from north to southeast.
I know we gotta demo the birds, but I don't know if they're...
You guys are all established and you've got guns.
We're just gonna just line up behind them,
Got it.
and we're just gonna protect. What is it? Like me and you will just hang out back here.
Do you want to back wrenches up?
Yeah, well, we can do that just in case they need the break.
Careful, Townsend. I'm gonna build you a barrier here. Get up for a second. Oh, she did stuff. Get set up. Get set up on the
Incoming
barrier
shots,
right
get set up.
Somebody
Good
just went
job,
down.
Taylor. Okay. Get set up, Townsend, as soon as you can.
Alpha gun is down,
Start
alpha gun is
fire
down.
at, 072.
072.
Correct at the beacon.
Start engaging, get set up, start suppressing.
Need somebody to grab his gun? Got it.
Snow.
Right there.
Yeah.
If you need bear, let me know.
Copy.
Approaching town now.
Hey Hoover, you want me to drop you an HEDP?
No, I'm good.
Copy, Misfit 4. Bandit 4 is opening up. We're under heavy fire.
Just set up.
Just start doing suppressive fire in the town.
Here we go, Bravo. Here, I got
I'm
Townsend.
trying to pick up his gun, but it's not letting me.
All right,
Bravo, once
copy.
you're
Let
at
me
that
do it.
rock call set. Chest is waiting. He's back up.
Bravo, let's get some suppression on that town. Let's get some rounds in there. Bandit.
Hey, Snow, you want me to take out that PKM?
Civilians right around it.
Hey, Townsend, pick up my gun if you can.
Got
Back blast, area clear.
Yep, we got civilians right next to those jeeps.
Man, this is we're breaching
PKM.
Outside of the town now, shift fire north.
Bandit shifting fire north.
No, this is Hoover.
Or shift fire north.
Copy.
PKM's down.
Copy. The gun's up.
Yeah, we got friendlies coming in.
Reloading.
I can't see anything through this smoke. I'm gonna drop you a HEDP.
Where are our friendlies? Where are they at right now?
Thank you.
They're to the
East side of the
southeast.
town, far.
Yeah, they've just hit the town. Yeah, southeast side of the town.
East. They just hit the first compound on the far east. 2-story with the
Got one
ladder
opening up.
by the back end of the black box.
All units be advised for a 3-minute warning.
I'm back.
2-minute warning.
On this barrier?
2-minute warning. All elements, 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, guys.
He's down, he's down.
Mr. 4 has called jackpot. They are proceeding to extract now. Cover the retreat.
Alright, let's cover Misfit 4.
Not seeing much of anything.
Don't we
Never mind.
demo the bird?
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Got friendlies at 104.
They're demoing bird time now.
Friendlies at 104.
Snow, I need you to just get online with Grizz 1 and to get to and start 5-lining. You hear me, Snow?
Snow
Copy
over
that.
here.
Bandit 4, open up on the town, suppress the enemies, and cover Misfit 4's exfil from the town with Jackpot.
Yeah, Bandit, Misfit, we are pulling out of the southwest side of the town now.
Bravo, start packing it up. Let's start moving southwest. Ready? On
Southwest, yep.
Keep covering them while they're pulling back. Don't pull back yet, SPFG.
Bandit is Misfit, all objectives complete. We're en route to the PNC now.
Horse covering retreat.
Hey, Vic's coming in southeast down the MSR.
Roger.
Stand by for range. About 230 meters, 230 meters. Probably more like 200 now.
Got no sight.
Yeah, they just
Snow,
fell
did you
behind
get
those
Grizzly on the way?
buildings.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Hey, we got
Start
infantry
bounding
moving
backwards
close
then.
straight east.
Everyone pick it up and start moving back. Bound
Alright,
back.
pulling back.
One team at a time. Charlie first.
All right.
Charlie pulling back.
Charlie moving.
069
Let's go.
065 is the pickup location.
Hoover, we're following you.
Yep. Charlie's moving back right now. We should be clear.
That is good readback.
Bravo is falling, Charlie.
All available units, 100, 200 times enemy Taliban's converging on the
Well, that
town
was
time
fun.
now. We are out of time. Move. Snow, pick your guys up. Keep moving. Bound.
Bandit 4, Misfit 4, we are approaching the PC now. What's your current location? Over.
Misfit 4 is Bandit 4. Just pulled it off SBF position. Moving time now to 065. 169-065 grid reference.
Copy that. Miss 4 out on 50, switching to air to ground.
Copy. Grizzly 1 has been called. Waiting for mark with smoke.
What's up?
I think the PC's off to our right, to the west, across the road.
Yep, it should be straight ahead on that hill.
Or am I thinking about this wrong? I'm looking at the map markers. Yeah, I think we've passed it.
Would the PZ be where all of the other guys are with the HBT right
Yeah,
in
it's
front
like
of
this
us?
way. Yeah. Oh shit, it is on that hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would we be like? There's only one bird, right?
I just meant the marker they had.
Yeah, the marker went away. I can't even see it.
I don't like that they're shooting over our heads.
Misfit, go continue covering Bandit as they make their way to you.
4-6 again.
You know, at least it looks pretty.
I am so fat.
4-6 and 50, stay again.
God, there's no motherfucker.
6 negative on last communication.
I can't wait to go to work tomorrow, Smith. It's gonna be so fun.
Best of luck.
Should I call out tomorrow? What?
Please, no, this is Hoover.
Money. I like people. I can make memories with people, but money I can't really make anything.
Team 3's at the PZ.
I don't think you're on the radio channel, Hoover.
It says 52.5.
What's with a 240?
Nice.
What line is this?
So what's the status on that bird?
So it's just
Bird just went down.
Alright,
Hey, Whistle, you
start
got
digging in, waiting for next bird.
0-5 laying down with a machine gun.
Hoover's back blast, clear Hoover's
back blast area clear.
300 meters closing.
Misfit 4, Bandit 4.
Back blast is not clear. This was cleared out.
Stick it, get those guns up.
Got dice there. Other guy's still up.
Misfit 4, Bandit 4.
Back blast area clear.
Hoover's back blast.
Yeah, I saw that.
Copy.
You're clear.
Well,
Try raising Grizz 2 if you can.
You didn't hit that guy.
yeah, he's about a little bit.
Good hits. The original apartment.
Back blast area clear.
Walking backwards. 0-0-2.
Clear. Wait, hard shot, watch out.
Pile of bodies.
Alright, you're good.
You got more guys inside the town.
Truck's down.
Reloaded.
Down. His driver's
0-0 north.
dead as
Calling
a doornail.
RPG. Long. No, in the orchard. The palm tree orchard.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
RPD.
Back blast clear.
Clear.
How does it go over this time? All right,
It's 270. Here, you want another rocket?
it's 270. All right, let's try this.
There's your heat round on the ground.
All right,
Where the hell is this helicopter?
It went down. Copy. Grizzly's
Then why
coming.
the hell are we
Mark,
still
smoke.
here? I'm on my last
All right,
box. Where's
back
my
blast air clear.
Mendoza, you got ammo?
Clear.
That's all I got.
You said 270. All right.
270, yeah.
I've gone through 400 rounds.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
I got 4 boxes on me too. Smoke is down.
Dropping 2 HEDP. Hey, anybody
Hey,
with a
hey,
240?
hey, I've got you a
we have
fucking
an
beautiful
entire
target.
fucking squad of them under Illu.
All right, what is it at?
565 meters right side of town where those tracers are. 560.
560. All right.
Your back blast is clear.
Roger that.
Oh, you got a BRDM coming down the road. You might want to swap out.
All right, back blast air clear.
Got clear.
Not clear.
No, you're clear.
Oh, it's not shooting. Let's try to reload again.
Dude, swap for heat. You've got a BRDM coming
Yep.
in. I lost it.
All right, range.
Stand by. I'm looking for that BRDM. It disappeared.
Yeah, it's orbiting right now.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Yeah, BRDM's gone. I'm not sure where the fuck it
Wait
just
all
went.
at 'em.
Oh, there it is. Range.
Got it. Range is 530. 530 closing.
Back blast air clear.
Now. Bayer, watch out. Bayer, watch out. Clear. Hang on, stand by. Let me give you an updated range. 400 meters. 400 meters. 400 meters.
Alright.
Oh,
Just slow.
Bandit will cover your exfil. Start out.
240.
I'm reloaded.
170 now. 170.
Yep, I'm reloading. This thing's low. Gotta move.
Let's move. Bayer, we're moving.
Yeah, move.
Yeah, the bird's waving off.
Cover that bird. BRDM approaching us from the west.
Back blast air clear.
Grizzly's on the ground. Move.
Hey, Smith, I know you told me to not jump on BRDMs anymore,
No,
but
it's down. It's down. It's down.
Get on that bird.
Get on the bird. Get on the bird.
Back up. Just move.
Make sure that asset's on the bird.
does anybody have smoke to obscure the bird? They're still shooting at it with
Just get on the bird.
a dish good.
Just get on the bird.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing.
Back up. Keep going. Keep going. Stand up, buddy, and run.
Good.
Yep, keep it going. Keep it going. I'll be last man.
Yo, somebody coming out. Get on the left gun.
I'm already on the gun. The gun's good. Charlie Taylor, are you hurt? Try and get in the back.
Not that man.
There you go. Now actually walk up to your seat. Walk up to your seat.
Taylor. Yeah, have a fun day today. No.
Last man.
Grizzly, last man. Grizzly, last man. It is up now.
Ramp is up. his defense, there was a BRDM that kind of drove up on the bird. My specialist ass will shut up now.
Lock him down if it'll be easy to sound.
You know, you can take the crew out of the chief, but you can't take the chief out of the crew. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right.
Amen to that.
I've got some brewing as we speak.
I'm sorry,
like
but that
this
is the
man.
worst coffee in the world.
No, it depends on
It's
the
the
flavor
only
you get,
coffee
dog.
to strap a Vulcan to a Prius.
Flavor.
So
You shouldn't have to flavor your coffee.
No, I don't flavor my coffee. My
the only thing I do is
brand,
put salt in it.
it has a particular flavor to it. It's
Gentlemen, as we get
Beer's Delight. That's what it's called. I absolutely love it. That and Blue Line Blend. are my
As we get off the bird, head to the flag so we can knock out a quick AAR, since there's so many of us. So let's just go straight to the flags. Thanks, guys.
Roger.
I put coffee in my French vanilla.
Thank you, pilots.
Right
Dr. Pilot. All right, yeah, if everyone wants to do fire team files again so we can just quickly call on everyone one after another, then we'll do leadership. All weapons on safe or behind.
Alright, boys, let's scratch.
Okay. I think this is everyone. Madlock, you're welcome to join us up here if you can't hear me back there.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Let's we'll roll through this quick. I will say this: we did get the pilot at the 10-minute mark, but we failed to extract within that 10 minutes. But we did get out of the town essentially right on that 10-minute mark. But you guys saw how chaotic it got really quick. So let's keep it really quick. Since thank you all for first off being here past 9 o'clock, and all you who this isn't even your SP and you showed up. So. Hoover, one pro, one con. If you got one of each, if not, whatever you got.
Pro. Love the setup of SP like always. On is really on me. I just need to start learning moving targets. About it.
Awesome. Bear?
I don't have anything.
Okay. Smith?
First of all, thanks for letting me play. Second of all, Hoover did great. Yep, that's it. No cons.
Thanks for being here. Park?
I think we did good, moved fast. I want to give a shout out to Markham for, when town's down, he immediately tried to pick up his weapon. I think that was great. That's it.
Okay. Markham?
I think we violence of action getting on the objective was good. If there was a con, I think the gun team could have coordinated our exfil. That way you had SPF overlooking another SPF, kind of bounding backwards. But other than that, everything is good.
Awesome. Townsend?
Hey, had a great time. Parkham and Mark were awesome. I know I need to work on getting set on those sandbags. Those get me.
Okay. Snow?
Big shout out to everyone who came. It was great to have everyone here. Cons, not a whole lot, honestly. A little bit more coordination between the teams, and I think we were right as rain.
Capone?
Good train as always, and I died at the beginning.
Marquez, I assume you're still sick, so you probably don't want to talk. You can send it to me in Discord, brother. Mendoza?
We had a good bounding overwatch when approaching the objective. We took no casualties moving in or moving out. Con is I probably need to work on calling in for a pickup because I kind of stumbled on the 5-line.
Me too, brother.
Okay, Mac.
Yeah, good time tonight. Well put together. No cons from me.
Witzel.
As far as an improve, I think just having a little bit of control of security on the objective when we're getting demo set, I think would go a long way. We kind of got there and you know, dudes got into a little bit too much of a rush, I would say, and things got a little bit squirrely at that point. But overall it was good. I might have missed something in the briefing or something. I'm not entirely sure why we sent the gun teams down to clear the objective, so I don't know if I missed something on that, but that was a little awkward.
Yeah, I'll kind of explain that, but it's mainly just two weapons teams trying to do an assault and an SBF objective, so we just made it work with what we had as far as squads went. Kron, what do you got?
I think I have to be a little better at being decisive and not so much asking Mendoza what he wants me to do and just kind of coordinating what we are doing together, relieve a little more pressure on him. And then my guys are awesome. Like, we have great radio silence. Everything gets echoed. It's very good movement, not a lot of interference, so they do great with that.
Thank you. Drez.
I thought we worked well. We'd accomplished the mission, had a fun time. Thank you very much.
Kane.
I thought there were good comms between the fire team leads. Misfit 4, we got in, secured the down pilot, got out. Cons, personally, spatial awareness. I think at the end there, I walked into friendly fire and got downed. So, other than that, it was fun.
Okay, thank you. Law. Okay,
He may
Madlock.
have stepped away, Sergeant.
Roger that. We'll go to Madlock.
I apologize. I was refilling my coffee. I was listening, but I was refilling my coffee. This was a very inspirational SP to be able to observe on somebody that's coming back into the crowd, right? This was really good. The way you set it up was outstanding. The coordination that I was able to observe was really well done. I had some type of disconnection, came back and was able to be there for that last pickup. And what somebody may consider a shit show, I thought was really well executed. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here. We'll go pilot, and then we'll go up through. We'll start at the chain of command. So we'll do you last, Madlock. What'd you think from kind of the air? I don't see the other pilot here. So what do you got for us?
I'd just like to say thank you for including us. We love to come to this stuff and fly. My end, I had my pilot disconnect mid-flight. He had to go, so I took over co-pilot and realized real fast that I can't fly with mouse. So I had to land the bird using strictly keyboard. That was fun. Kind of threw me out of shape, and then I just want to sincerely apologize to anyone that may have heard me about to flip my shit at the end when we had that rotor touch the ground. I apologize for that. I should have kept my cool, but I really just don't like fucking up. So other than that, it was a good time. Thank you for including us. We sincerely appreciate it.
Awesome. As you guys all know, and Charlie, thank you, your local pilot. So, Madlock, we appreciate you and the other gentleman coming out. Cool. We'll start. We'll go Wilson, Mac, and then we'll finish with Major Lewis. So, Wilson, what'd you observe?
Yeah, gentlemen, good violence of action on the objective tonight. Thank you for all you guys that came out that aren't naturally part of Misfit 4, or Bandit 4. It's good to see that support. Madlock, thank you for showing up. We appreciate you always. I have no cons tonight. I'm not going to harp on anything that's already been said. But, yeah, from what I saw, pro-wise, y'all did good, and got the pilot out. Actually, you had more time than Heartshot gave you. They did not notice you. So, good on y'all for getting under 10 minutes.
All right. Mac, what do you got for us, LT?
We saw a good plan, and the execution was spot on, guys. Felt like you had a chance to apply the things you were covering here. Guys got to see you do a lot of the deployment of your 240s and the CQB clearing. Thought that was good. I liked it when you guys were moving as well. And when I was driving that little BTRB BRDM thing down the road, I was hearing a lot of bouncing bullets, which is great. You're hitting the target, so well done there, guys. Keep it up.
Major, take us away.
All right, thank you. Great SP, Hard Shock, and fellow leaders. The intro was one of the best I've seen in my history here, even back 10 years ago, and I hope that's something we continue to do. And then your theory, demonstration, practical application was outstanding. So I am going to harp on a few little things for improvement here. And I guess let me just start with a question. So why 10 minutes?
Because, hang on, let me pull up a record. Okay, so the 10 minutes comes from during our training plan, conduct a raid on a static objective and exfil off the objective within 10 minutes, coordinate to Bandit's training plan.
Roger. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I noticed you skipped the long haul on the ORP to do a leader's recon, and I'm presuming that's to keep it within the 10 minutes. So, but you had it marked and designated, which was great. Okay, there were some shots fired from the SBF position. I didn't hear any comms on that, call out. So I did notice that improve. The shift fire call was great. Good work coordinating that. And then, yeah, I was thinking about, as you guys are both weapons squad training together, generally, or I should say, ideally, it would be a weapons and a rifle squad. You may want to think about, and I hope I don't have a bunch of weapon guys trying to kick the crap out of me for saying this, but maybe if you're going to act as an assault or a maneuver element, just go ahead and kit up accordingly, right? And that way you're not trying to CQB with your heavy weapons, unless that's what you intend to do. We were actually joking about this earlier this week about weapon squads doing CQB, and you may find yourself in that situation. So we're hoping to see a lot of pistols and things like that out. Just think about adapting to that CQB environment from your typical weapon squad setup. On the break contact, you guys left the support element pretty far out to push back to the PZ and way outside of mutual support. So when you're breaking contact and moving back to PZ, do that reverse bounding, at a squad level, and try to stay within about 300 meters of each other. Okay, mutual support range 300. I mean, with weapon squads, obviously you can extend that. So, but generally speaking, try to stay within 300 meters so your weapons, all your weapons, can touch the enemy, and you remain in support of each other. And then, other than that, there was some duplicative ground-to-air traffic to Buffalo. Normally that wouldn't be on the squad leaders to be calling that up. You would have Bandit 5 or 6 or somebody like that to do that for you. So just for future, you may want to think about, particularly when you're doing joint squad practices, if you're going to take 6 Hard Shock, make sure you have a 5, and that 5 is designated to handle air support. Those are my improves for y'all, but overall, great SP. Keep it up, please.
Yeah, awesome. Well, appreciate it, and I guess my kind of final things for everyone. Thank you for all of the feedback from everyone. I've got it all written down here. Thank you, Major Lewis and Lieutenant, Mac and Master Wilson. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for the squad leaders that came out here, ASLs, and everyone from all across the board. I would say I agree with everything we said. Just don't forget about that back blast clear. I know in the heat of the moment. I would also say we can always do better with comms. I know we're here to have fun, guys. I get it, but when we're stepping onto the bird, that's when fun. And hear me out here when I say fun chat. Just let's get tactical the minute we step onto the bird, and then we stay in that mindset until we're back at fob. Not so much necessarily the flight back, but flight there. When we're setting up, you know, I was hearing random banter about setting up this and that, or how does this work, how does that work. So I love just getting straight to it. We know what we're doing. We know where we're headed. Get up, set up, call to your fire team leader. Hey, you know, 240's up, gun A's up, gun B's up, whatever. And then get straight to, you know, doing the dirty work. So just comms could always be a little better. Watch your back blast. The speed, the time limit, like I said, was pretty interesting. I know I kind of rushed Misfit kind of at the end there. Thank you for calibrating. I saw you guys going at a great pace, and then you guys just started sledgehammering it, because probably that's when I said, hey, we got 2 or 3 minutes left. So Mendoza, great job with you guys really calibrating and just freaking kicking that door down and getting Wilson out of there. They've been feeding him bananas all day, and he's loving it. So you guys did great with that. But yeah, no, I just severely just thankful. That's all I got. I got all this written down, and I've got a screenshot here. If anyone's squad leader wants to reach out, if you had to come here to do a makeup, it was cool doing a joint SP with you, Mendoza. And guys, that's all I got. We're all excused for a blessed rest of the Sunday.